What's up guys, JV2017 here, and today I wanted to mix things up because there is no new Fallout news, no DLC coverage, anything that I could possibly think of doing right now. Nothing from Bethesda on their DLC, any announcements or release dates, anything like that. So I wanted to take this opportunity to make an old school commentary like I used to do, and you'll be watching some gameplay of the new Hitman game in the background, which I've had a blast with so far. So today I wanted to talk about something I've been noticing, and it really has blown my mind. The first half of this year for games, which is pretty much, I'm saying the first half is winter to spring. That's how it works in the US at least. But basically January to June is the best first half of the year that I've seen for games for what seems like forever. I can't tell you a time where we go back and look at, this period of the year for games. Usually this is when we get a couple of solid games at the beginning of the year, and that's about it. Maybe these games will carry us until summer, or maybe they're just games we'll play for a month and then never touch again. I can't speak for everyone, but in the past, that's kind of the gamer that I've been. I've picked up a game, loved it for a month, and then never touched it again. But I don't know if this is just me maturing as a gamer or what, but we've had some very, very solid games come out this year, and some games that I plan to play deep into the summer and maybe into the fall of this year. And the lineup is only getting better heading into summer. I'm going to rattle off a list of games that I've really enjoyed so far this year, as well as those that are coming out very soon that I'm really looking forward to in the first half of this year. And please don't get offended if I don't name a game that you're playing and really enjoying so far this year. I only have time to play, the big AAA titles since I'm a full-time student and this is my full-time job. But anyways, I'd like to create an interesting conversation in the comments of this video, so share what you guys are playing if I haven't, named it already in the comment section below. My list starts at February 5th because that's when XCOM 2 came out. And XCOM 2, for me, I don't play a lot of really difficult games, and XCOM may be easy for some of you guys, but for me, I don't play a lot of PC games. I just recently upgraded my PC, so XCOM 2 was a real wake-up call and a very difficult game for me to master, but it's really a strategical masterpiece. I really enjoy the game. I fail a lot, I go back and I learn from my mistakes, and it just feels really rewarding. I've really been enjoying XCOM 2 so far. I've also been playing a ton of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I made a really long video on my channel that some of you probably have already watched, calling it the best game that no one will play, or not a lot of people will play in 2016. It's just a very smart, well-crafted third-person shooter, and I don't think it receives enough credit, and I don't think enough people are going to play it just because it is set in this, what feels like a very childish universe. I guess it is, and a lot of people see this as more of a casual game that more kids will play, but there's enough pieces to the puzzle working on with this game and an active enough community, believe it or not, to really catapult this game into what I feel should be the hemisphere of a Call of Duty or another game that really people play hardcore, and I really enjoyed the experience with Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. The Division is another game that's blown me away so far. It's a game that I heavily criticized when it was in its open beta because I really didn't enjoy the PvP Dark Zone experience. I'm not really sure how it's changed because since it's come out like 8 days ago, I've been playing it non-stop, but I haven't even touched the PvP part of the game, and it really opened my eyes to the fact that there's a full-fledged, really enjoyable, in my opinion, and rewarding PvE experience out there that I've sunk like 25 to 30 hours into already, and it's only been out for a week. That's an insane amount of time for me. And just when Ubisoft has been probably at its lowest, with Assassin's Creed Unity and, Watch Dogs and the failures of those games, I think they really knocked it out of the park with this game. It's a perfect blend of two of my favorite games, or, at some point they were my favorite games, Borderlands and Destiny. And, I'm sure there's going to be people out there saying that Division's not better than Destiny, but I truly believe that this game takes parts of both of those games and really blends it together into this experience. It's very enjoyable. It takes a lot of the quality of life issues that Destiny and Borderlands, in my opinion, has, and really crafts its own experience in a true open world. It's not instant like Destiny, for example, where you have to spawn into, a planet with your spaceship. No. You're actually running around New York in what seems like a 1-to-1 scale, and it's incredible. I mean, I would love to see other parts of New York, like the Statue of Liberty or Central Park. I don't know if they're going to expand the map, but man, The Division has been a really rewarding experience for me from the PvE side of things. I haven't even jumped into PvP yet, but I'm really enjoying The Division so far. While I've been playing the hell out of The Division, I've made a little bit of time for Hitman, which just came out, I believe, 2 days ago from the time I'm recording this video. Square Enix was was kind enough to provide me with a code, and I have an extra code I think I'm going to try to give away at some point for you guys. But Hitman has been really fun so far as well. As you're seeing in the background, they provide these huge levels. They're way bigger than I think any other Hitman has been able to pull off so far, but they're doing this interesting episodic experience where you can go ahead and jump in and play the first level and of course the prologue for like 15 bucks I think it is, and then they're going to have the season pass where you get all of the new, episodes of this new Hitman game that they're selling, for like 60 bucks, like a season pass format. So it's an interesting format. We'll have to see if it actually catches on, but so far from what I played, and I've only played about 2 hours, I'm really enjoying Hitman. It seems like pretty much the same Hitman game we've been playing, all along, but really refined. It takes a lot of, Absolution. People complain that it was, too linear of an experience. It really truly does open it up and makes it more of like a blood money kind of game where you're just going around the world executing contracts. There's a ton of challenges. I've been trying to complete all the assassinations in different ways so far, and it's really engaging. So I'm really loving that experience so far as well. That's really only the last month in terms of games I've been playing a lot of, but in April and May, we have so many games, it's ridiculous. So really quick, I'm going to rattle off these for you guys. We've got Quantum Break, which is a game I really didn't get. I didn't understand why this was appealing, but it makes more sense that Remedy is making the game. It's more story driven, and so I'm definitely going to be checking out Quantum Break coming out in early April. We have Dark Souls 3, which I've been told is more like Bloodborne, which is great for me because Bloodborne was the first entry for me into the, Soulsborne franchise is what I think people are calling it now, created by From Software in Japan. I can't wait for Dark Souls 3, a truly difficult experience when you're comparing it to most games coming out this year, and I really enjoy the grind of that kind of experience. Can't wait for Dark Souls 3. And also, oh my gosh, the Ratchet & Clank remake on PS4. Ratchet & Clank is my childhood, guys. I love Ratchet & Clank. I played Ratchet & Clank, Jak and Daxter, like Spyro. Those were my childhood games on PS2, and I can't wait to play Ratchet & Clank and go see that movie that they're making along with it. Can't wait for that in April. In May, we have Battleborn starting us off, and that's a first-person MOBA very similar to Overwatch, which is something I'm about to talk about, made by Gearbox. So Gearbox is a great studio, made Borderlands. Again, I'm a big fan of the Borderlands franchise, so I'm definitely going to be checking out Battleborn. We have Uncharted 4, which most people on the PlayStation platform, PS4, really love Uncharted, at least from what I can tell, and so I'm definitely going to be checking out Uncharted. I'm going to have to play through the other games first, but I'll get to that eventually. Doom is also coming out. Id Software, and I think Id is still developing it, but Bethesda is publishing it, and it's pretty much a reboot of Doom. It's definitely something I'm going to be checking out because I think a lot of people in my community, the Fallout community, Mr. Matty, for example, are really excited about that game, and since he's excited, I'm excited, so I'm definitely going to be playing Doom. We also have the Mirror's Edge sequel, which I don't know a lot about. I know that I played Mirror's Edge when it first came out, and man, that feels like 10 years ago now. It's been a while since Mirror's Edge has come out, but it has interested me, so I think I'm going to be checking out more of that game. I might pick it up. And then Overwatch. I cannot stop watching Overwatch on Twitch. I am like so angry that I don't have access to the beta. It's coming out in May. It just got dated like a week ago. It's literally insane that all of these games are coming out in the next 2 months. Not to mention, No Man's Sky is coming out on June 21st. It's a game, of course, that a lot of people have been excited about, and I'm really excited about. I'm a little bummed out that it's not coming out on Xbox One, so I can't like play it with friends and whatnot, but it just blows the second half of the year out of the water in my mind. Like, I can't think of like 5 really solid games that are coming out at the end of this year. We're not getting Assassin's Creed, which has been a little bit lackluster the past few years. I think Gears 4 might be coming out at the end of this year, but it's probably going to be pushed into 2017. The new Mass Effect is being pushed into 2017. Of course, we've got our staples like Call of Duty. There's a Battlefield probably coming out this year. I mean, I'm just hard-pressed to understand how the second half of this year is going to be better than the first half of this year. So anyways, guys, this has been on my mind lately. Not to mention we're going to have a bunch of Fallout 4 DLC to play. I didn't even talk about that. That's going to extend throughout the year. There's just a lot of great things happening for the gaming industry and our community this year. So I wanted to kind of discuss that with you guys and see what you all think. And of course, I encourage you guys to let me know what games you're excited about this year. Maybe I missed a game and you want to talk about that. Share all of your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, remember to hit that like button. I would really appreciate it, and look forward to more Fallout 4 videos coming soon, hopefully, right? Like, hopefully we're going to get some more DLC, maybe a release date for Automatron. Be really nice if Bethesda gave us something soon, and if they do, of course, you will be able to catch it here on my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you all next time. Peace.